Have you ever felt like disappearing for a week? Not because you hate people, but because people are just a lot. You love your friends. You care about your family. You answer texts. You show up. You smile. But deep inside, your brain feels like it's running 37 tabs at the same time. One person wants advice. One person wants attention. One person wants your time. And somehow, you become the customer service representative for everyone else's emotions. At some point, you start thinking, maybe I should just cut everyone off. But here's the truth. Protecting your peace doesn't mean disappearing from society like a monk in the mountains. You don't need to block everyone. You don't need to become cold. You don't need to vanish. You just need better boundaries. Because peace isn't about escaping people. It's about learning how to stay around people without losing yourself. And today, we're talking about 6 simple ways to protect your peace without leaving everyone behind. Let's get into it. 1. Stop being available every second. One of the fastest ways to lose peace is being available all the time. You reply instantly. You answer every call. You say yes to every plan. You feel guilty when you don't respond in 5 minutes. And slowly, people start expecting access to you 24/7. But here's the thing. Just because your phone is on doesn't mean you have to be. You are not a 24-hour help desk. You don't owe immediate replies. You don't have to explain why you didn't answer. Sometimes protecting your peace simply means taking longer to respond. You don't need to disappear. You just need space. Imagine this. You're finally relaxing after a long day. You sit down with food, open YouTube, and suddenly, ding, someone says, "Hey, can I vent for a second?" And we all know a second is usually a 47-minute emotional documentary. You're allowed to answer later. That doesn't make you rude, that makes you human. 2. Learn to say no without writing a whole essay. A lot of people struggle with saying no because they think they need a perfect excuse. You start creating a full movie script. "Sorry, I can't come because my cousin's friend's dog has a birthday and I'm emotionally supporting the family." You don't need all that. No is enough. You can say, "I can't make it. I need some rest. I'm not available." Simple. People who respect you won't need 10 paragraphs to understand your limits. And honestly, saying yes when you really mean no creates silent resentment. You show up tired, you act happy, but inside you regret agreeing. That's not peace, that's self-betrayal. Protecting your peace sometimes means disappointing people a little, so you don't disappoint yourself a lot. 3. Stop carrying problems that aren't yours. Some people walk around collecting other people's problems like souvenirs. Someone's relationship issue, you carry it. Someone's bad mood, you absorb it. Someone's life crisis, suddenly you feel responsible. Caring is good, but carrying everything is exhausting. You can love people without becoming their emotional backpack. Not every problem needs your energy. Sometimes the healthiest thing you can do is say, "I care about you, but I can't fix this for you." That sentence alone can save your peace, because a lot of people don't just share problems, they transfer them. And if you're not careful, you end up mentally drained from situations that aren't even yours. You are allowed to care without carrying. There's a difference. 4. Spend time alone without feeling guilty. Some people think being alone means being lonely, but honestly, being around too many people for too long can feel louder than loneliness. Sometimes peace looks like sitting alone in your room. No notifications, no pressure, no pretending, just silence. And silence is underrated. A lot of people avoid being alone because they feel guilty. They think, if I say no to hanging out, people will think I'm distant. But rest is not rejection. Taking time for yourself doesn't mean you don't love people. It means you also love your own mind enough to recharge it. You don't need a dramatic reason to be alone. Sometimes you just need quiet. And honestly, some of your best thoughts happen when nobody is talking. 5. Stop explaining yourself to everyone. This one changes everything. You don't need everyone to understand your choices. You don't need approval for your boundaries. You don't need to convince people why you need space. Some people will never understand your peace because they benefit from your lack of boundaries. Read that again. Some people only like the version of you that always says yes. But growth changes people. And when you start protecting your peace, some people may call you distant. Some may say you changed. And honestly, you probably did.
You became someone who values mental peace over constant people-pleasing. That's not a bad thing. That's maturity. You don't owe everyone an explanation. Sometimes the healthiest answer is silence. 6. Protect your energy, not just your time. A lot of people think peace is about managing time, but it's really about managing energy, because some conversations take 5 minutes but drain you for 5 hours. Some people don't take your time, they take your calm. Pay attention to how you feel after being around certain people. Do you feel lighter or heavier? Do you feel inspired or exhausted? Your body notices energy before your brain does. If you constantly leave certain conversations feeling stressed, irritated, or emotionally tired, that's information. Protecting your peace means paying attention. Not everyone deserves unlimited access to your energy. And no, that doesn't mean cutting everyone off. It just means choosing when, where, and how much of yourself you give. Because your energy is valuable. And once it's gone, even simple things start feeling hard. So protect it. At the end of the day, protecting your peace doesn't mean becoming selfish. It means becoming aware. You can still love people. You can still care. You can still show up. But you also need to stop abandoning yourself in the process. You don't need to disappear. You don't need to isolate. You just need healthier limits. Because peace isn't found by running away from everyone. Peace is found when you finally stop giving everyone unlimited access to you. And maybe that's the real lesson. You don't need fewer people. You just need stronger boundaries. And once you learn that, life starts feeling lighter, a little quieter, a little softer. And honestly, that kind of peace is worth protecting.